welcome back to the Murphy Code. Now, the last session was a little bit finicky because of my internet, but I got good news, that's all solved. I've got a new internet cord and there should be no more issues. Yay! So, with that little matter finally solved, we're going to get back into combat. I've subtracted the damage from last week, so I'll turn on some music and we'll get to Lily's turn. Owen is not here. Kane. Yeah, Lily used Don't Die, didn't they? Yep, so...
Yeah.
So can they move without your command? Because I'm pretty sure that they can't move without you commanding them. But, yeah, I'll move on for now while you check that. Brad. You're below Brad.
Alright. This is looking bad, I feel. Flash up.
Alright, we'll do Ma after Brad then. Point blank, I'm afraid an 8 misses. Is that your turn?
I will roll so bad.
Alright, now, Neku?
Let's see.
Fireball.
Ma! Getcha. Now it is Bobby. Yep. Also, Ninja, next time I get around to Alex's turn, I'm gonna have you have a turn and describe what Selena is doing. Just letting you know so you know to expect it. You should still have Bless, yes, from Lily. So, Lily, would you... Kira, would you roll Bless, please?
He's already got it.
Oh, okay. I see. In that case, yes, that hits.
Red.
9. Alright, you do another 9 damage. It is now the Scorpion's turn. The really angry one is going to go for Brad. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now it's time for Barbie. Alright. Lily, it is now your turn.
Probably should heal somebody. Or use the touchy.
Nah, let Neko cook. Let Neko cook.
Actually, like that's
Yeah. Neku, you're awake. There's an angry scorpion right over you.
kind of a yeah,
Yes.
awesome. Okay. What for the other thing first before I start? No, for the other thing. I do need it for that.
Herbal remedies is cure wounds, reskinned. So it's a leveled spell. Brain.
Yeah, there was something to do very early on.
Right. 14. You know what? I'm sorry that misses. Sorry. Ninja. Your character has successfully lost the person who was chasing you.
Kind of like war. Excited, relief. Furious, he's about to like. Traded. Fletcher for fists. Slowly walk back where she came to make sure to see over.
Right. You walk back, looking around carefully. You don't find him. You must have really lost him. Oh, I'm very sorry. Uh I forgot to unmute you guys again. I'm sorry. Look, I do it once a month. I'm sorry.
Little bits to be actually played fully anyway.
Alright, so to summarize what you guys missed, they did some spells and Selena was was running and they've lost Owen, and so they started heading back to confirm it, and they've now arrived at the base of the building.
Selena kind of like is wringing her hands nervously as she like goes towards away from the end she came from, inside the building, to see if maybe she can like look into the window or something. So she kind of keeps her head low. She just tries to like peek in to like see what she can see.
Well, the little barrier's still there, and it's still growing. So, from your best guess, well, either they're dead or they haven't dealt with the portal yet. Bunch of lazy layabouts.
I
Hey.
was dead.
Selena's just like, oh god, I don't want to do it. She just kind of just whines a little bit, trying her best to like peek in to see if she can see anything, and she just goes, oh wait 5 minutes. And then she just kind of stays in her awkward crouch position, waiting at the window.
Okay. Then with that, we will go to Kane.
He is not a man who learns his lesson so easily.
Oh boy.
He is going to summon his in his hand. His flaming Seppi sword.
Okay.
And then he's going to slash at the scorpion in front of him.
Alright, roll it.
17.
That'll hit. Roll damage. 13. Damn. That's pretty impressive there. So, the scorpion staggers as you slice off one of its claws. And it's starting to panic a bit, and you can tell from the way it's like staggering to the left and the right, but there's not really any room for it to go anywhere.
King would shout out, "Toasty now!"
Alright, what does Toasty do?
Toasty's going to fire a flame bolt at it.
Ma! Go for it.
Okay, never mind. That would have been cool, though.
Toasty was too busy looking at the bird fox. They sort of went, Ma! And because of that, they missed.
Oh my gosh. Toasty!
Ma! Ma! Brad.
Alright, for sure this time. There we go.
That hits.
For the real ones.
And,
Oh,
kill it.
Ignore sharpshooter. It's just a 2.
Either way, you kill it.
Alright then. That's dead. And I'm going to give a commander strike over to Barbie.
Alright.
So you get to attack as a reaction. That's a 1d8. Brain?
Brain.
Brain?
You get to roll an attack with your reaction.
Hello?
I think the internet died.
Oh no?
There goes another.
Dang.
We can't have nice things, can we?
No.
No.
Actually, I'm thinking, can I give the commander strike to the bird instead?
Sure, if you want. Because Brain isn't here.
Alright then.
I'll allow that because, I mean, yep.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, you're back.
I don't know what happened either. Here, maybe if I click the pistol button again, it'll actually do something.
Okay, you get commander strike. Go for it.
Is that hit? That'll be a 14. I don't know if 14 hits.
we can't see your rolls. But a 14 does hit.
Right. Could possibly show up eventually.
Alright, well, while that's happening, is that your turn, Brad?
Yeah, that is my turn.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, so, because you rolled so many times, I kind of have to take the first one, don't I?
The one I rolled, I see is 11 plus 3, with 2 rage and 13 piercing.
Well, from our screen, it's a 12 plus 4, a 19 plus 3, an 18 plus 2, a 13 plus 3, and an 11 plus 3. But if you're saying to use the last one, okay, we'll use the last one. But, yeah, I see the damage now, and, I'll subtract that. So that's the end of your turn, Brad?
Yeah.
Okay, it's now Barbie's turn.
I refresh the page just a moment. Gonna do another shot.
Okay.
That probably hits.
Yeah, that hits.
How do you
Alright.
do the damage?
Yep, and is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
My internet's probably having some issues then.
Alright, so, yeah, you kill it.
Finally. Okay.
Alright, and now we enter paused combat. As in,
Okay.
combat is now paused, and you guys are free to do what you want.
Brad is inspecting the rest of the area. Does he see the portal?
The portal is not on this floor.
God dang it. Brad's gonna go to the roof.
You guys, just as a reminder, the door isn't closed. You guys can exit at any time. But yes, you go to the roof. There's nothing up there.
Alright.
Thanks, Lily.
I don't think we should be that thankful yet. I don't have a lot of herbs left.
Barbie's looking at the Fire Bunny's like, Fire Bunny, did you have a plan?
Ma!
Kane, what did he say?
He said yes.
Hold on.
What was the
I,
plan then?
portal's not up here.
Okay. That's gone on the lower floors then.
Dang it. Hold on. Before we go, I have these, doses of stim on me. Maybe that might help.
I'll take one if you don't mind.
Alrighty. Out of character, I don't know what the dice roll for these are.
They're just health potions, 2d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Wait, 2d4 plus 2, sorry.
2d4
Yeah.
plus 2. Okay. Oh, dang.
You feel a surge of energy.
You need one too, Barb?
Sure.
Be aware. Just to be aware of these, Brad. Of this, Brad. They do not get replenished. Once you use them, they're gone.
Okay.
They're not like your ammunition.
Right.
Where would we get more potion anyway?
No
Mhm.
idea.
I can't tell you that.
Save
You're
it for
sure?
bigger threats.
Alright, if you're sure, Barb. Let's go check out the other floors.
It's no longer applicable.
If I had to guess, it might be in that broken door back there. There's a giant scorpion guarding it.
Alright. So, while you guys are heading towards the broken door, downstairs, Selena looks at the building. What do you do? Ninja.
Alright. Can I still not see anything yet?
You'd have to poke your head in, and that would make your mask appear.
Selena really doesn't wanna, but she gives a frustrated sigh again, and she's like standing at the door, tapping her foot while wringing her hands nervously, and she's like mumbling to herself, "I really don't want to win, but I probably should. I really don't want to. Do I have to? No, I don't want to." She's just whining, and then finally she just stopped her foot, and then just gives a tentative peek to look inside through the door.
Alright, you look in, you see a couple of half-eaten corpses, likely from the scorpion, and you can hear the echo of voices. Specifically, you hear the portal is probably behind the broken door.
She kind of like glances up, carefully, and she goes, "It's still alive? Oh, it's still alive! It's still alive?" And
Yep.
and she looks around to see if she can't see anybody, and just starts to her curiosity growing just a tiny bit, especially the fact that they're apparently still alive. So she just kind of like tries to sneak in to go see if she can like see if she can find them, or at least see what the situation is now.
Alright. So you begin to head up the stairs, and we cut back to the rest of you guys. Also, you should have control of the token there. It's just a temporary one because I forgot to set up the token, but it'll do for now.
I haven't leveled up Selena yet either.
Alright. So, you guys make it to the broken door, and you can peek in and see the scorpion has finished with the first corpse and has started to eat the second one.
Okay, so
Now, you guys aren't exactly being stealthy, but I do want you to roll me a perception check.
okay, I get a perception +5. That's a natural 20.
Alright, Brad? You are on high alert after the very tough fight you just went through, and you hear the sound of a door closing quietly below you.
Hold up. There's movement downstairs. I'm gonna go check it out.
So, you're heading down. Selena, you're heading up. And then, as you get close to the third floor, you see them at the top of the stairs, looking down at you.
Selena immediately freezes and just like stares upward awkwardly.
Wait, what are you doing back here?
Starts to run downstairs.
Wait, stop! We're not going to hurt you. Come back.
Kind of.
Brad's just a little bit irritated at this point.
As a reminder, Ninja, you have control of the token. And you should... Yeah.
Oh, there I am. Oh, I have a token now. Thank you, Vic. I'm sorry. I didn't really notice.
Hey, you got a token now.
I said it earlier, but I guess you didn't hear me.
No, I did. I'm sorry. I was distracted.
But yes, you have control of the token. It's only temporary. I'll make a proper one with the mask and all that. I forgot.
No. It's fine. This is still perfect.
But yeah, you have the token. So you ran away?
Well, hearing Brad, she kind of just stops for a brief moment as hesitation hits her, and she just like whines a bit more, and then she says, "You're still alive?"
Barely.
She kind of.
Do you know where the portal is?
She not sure if she can see if he could see her now. She just kind of looks a tad confused, but more so because she's trying to figure out what to say. And she just says, "Portal? What portal?"
Figures. Okay. These things are coming from a portal, and we're here to close it. We don't have a lot of time.
This kind of gets her into that. She kind of looks confused. She goes, "You're here to close it?"
Yes?
Really?
Yes. What we've been trying to tell you. Before you ran off, and Owen, that idiot, decided to chase you for some reason.
She cringes, kind of like shrieking in on herself. She goes, "Oh, man, you're friends with him?"
Unfortunately.
She looks concerned, and now she starts pacing back and forth, and like part of the stair where she's at, like trying to figure out what to do, and she's just like, again, is tapping her foot a little bit, and then paces tapping her foot. She goes, "Well, I really don't want to be here. I just wanted to see if y'all were still alive."
Can you fight? If not, you'd best get out of here as soon as you can.
She kind of looks a little bit curious that she goes, "I mean," now she looks really conflicted. She goes, "I really do want to leave." And then she kind of asks herself, "Can I leave?"
No one's stopping you.
Be fair, she's not really asking them. She seems like she's more asking like herself. And she goes, "I'm not the best." Well, and then she stops as she looks at her headphones around her neck, and she goes, "I can try to assist, I guess."
You don't sound so sure.
"I'm not!" She yells out and then quickly covers her mouth.
Quiet. If you don't know where the portal is, we need to check all the other floors. You at least know where they first came in from.
She perks up at this. She goes, "Yeah, I do. I can at least show you and the others where it's at, if that'll help." I'd still rather not fight.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Ninja,
But
I am sending you a message via the super secret chat.
there's like a brief pause of like quiet from Selena. And you, for a second, you almost think as if she left, and all of a sudden you hear, "Oh, I'll help you."
I mean, if that's what you want to do, alright then. You want to get rid of these things as soon as possible, and closing the rift is the only way to do it.
You just hear whining, and she goes, and then she mumbles to herself, "I hate you," and then starts to climb up the stairs back up to you.
Weird.
I'll roll insight.
What are you trying to discern?
Who she is talking to in particular, or if she's talking to anyone in this room.
Okay. Well, it looks to be herself, as far as you can tell.
Yeah, when she walks up, you just see what looks like a normal, like, middle-aged, like, high 20s woman with headphones around her neck, looking very disgruntled and annoyed. And she's wringing her hands nervously. She just looks at her and she goes, "Hi."
Oh my gosh, it's the lady who ran away. Are you okay?
She looks a bit surprised at your energy. And then she looks and she goes, "What's he doing here?" Here.
Well, it's
Wow.
complicated.
She's actually not Kate at the moment.
Yeah, in the portal, she is a lot more older. Remember?
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she's only a child outside of the portals. Inside, she's what did we decide on? Teens,
Oh,
20s?
goodness gracious. Let's just 20s, maybe?
No, we'll say we'll say early 20s.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, Selena too. I think I'm gonna have Selena in like her like early-ish 20s too, I think. So she kind of looks at you and she goes, "You have a lot of energy for being in a dangerous place right now."
You have a lot of energy for not being a corpse. Holy cow, you give me a heart attack.
We can discuss things later. Right now, we need to find the portal.
I mean, I might know where it is.
Well, it's been a bit, so I will refresh your memory. You actually saw the first scorpion emerge. A black shimmering portal appeared, and the scorpion leaped out and started killing the other people working at the desk, and you were the only one to get.
I know. That's why I had her say, "I think I know."
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought
She's
I
pretty-
misheard. I'm sorry.
She doesn't want to be there. Yeah, she just doesn't want to be there right now.
I'm sorry. I misheard you saying I'm not sure.
She more so said, "I think I do," as in like she does know. She just doesn't
Yeah.
want to be there.
What I'm saying, Ninja, is I misheard you out of character.
Yeah, sure. No worries. But yeah, Selena kind of says that as she's again just wringing her hands, and then she just looks to all of you all like, "Oh, I'll show you which floor it is. Because if I don't want to be here right now."
Alright, we'll take care of it. Brad cocks his gun.
Kind of looks surprised at the gun and then nervously at you, and then just like scurries past all of you and just looks like this, "Oh me," and starts to head up the stairs.
Barbie is holding a minigun.
And she's like, "Violence." She just mumbles to herself, shaking her head, and just keeps going.
So, the room is the one with the broken door.
Yeah. This one.
She hits the door, pauses, and then kind of like takes a few cautious steps back, and she just like points to it, looking scared, like, "That was the door I ran out of, and where the first scorpion appeared."
Brad nods. Alright, you may want to step back for this.
But the tell me twice. She says and just steps a couple, goes almost like all the way back down to the back of the party.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. And he busts down the door.
Bam. Almost immediately, you can see the swirling portal. And you can see the scorpion. It looks up and it lets out an aggressive screech as you all charge in. And now, we resume combat. Lily.
Like that.
Burp.
Burp. I have to reinstate burp.
Well, they're there if you need them.
Reinstate the burp.
You know what? You know what? Hold up. Before we reinstate the burp, burp is bonus action.
Yeah.
I want to try something else first.
Reinstate the
This is
burp.
like I'm getting comments to reinstate burp. How far is that? Like 40 feet? Yeah, it's about 40 feet.
It's exactly 40 feet.
That is exactly 40 feet.
You also have 30 feet of movement. Well,
Yeah, no, I just wanted to see if it was less than 120.
I would hope so.
okay. Well, roll your attack. I'm afraid that's a miss.
Fair enough.
Is that your turn?
Now it's the bird.
That we
the
confirm.
bird's turn.
That we confirm.
You can only do one level per turn.
Oh, I learned something today.
Ah, yes.
That would have been good to know a minute ago.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize. It didn't occur to me because yeah. Level
4.
4.
Thank you.
4.
Yeah, 4. Alright. So, but yeah, Kane.
The start blast.
Well, you certainly do.
I got 2 more.
Okay. Okay, they all hit.
Oh my god.
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Pew, pew, pew.
7 plus 4
Alright.
7 plus 9. 27 damage. That ain't nothing. Alright. Is that your turn?
Now Toasty's gonna shoot a fireball at him. Out of spite. Toasty, do it!
Come on. Okay. You deal an extra 5.
That is my turn.
Okay. You know what? I'm feeling charitable. I will allow you to summon the bird. Here.
Want to summon the verb anymore?
You sure? Cause I was considering it. It's just I was running through combat, and in terms of things like you said initially that you wanted to summon the bird, and your attack didn't hit anyway. So I'm fine with letting you summon the bird. What's up to you though? The way I said, you said you wanted to summon the bird before you rolled that attack. So, yeah. Either way, Brad.
And I'm not going to use sharpshooter this time because it has failed me so many times already. Just las gun.
Oh,
Letting it hit point blank. That's not it.
try clicking it again. Sometimes the weapons mess up like that.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. The 18 does hit, so you deal 15 damage.
Okay, and I'm going to use my last superiority dice to do a trip attack.
Okay?
So that's an extra 1d8 to the damage.
Okay. Well, it's dead. Combat is now
All
over.
of its legs off. Okay, now we gotta close the portal. Let's go. Before any more of them show up.
Yeah.
Which time is he gonna
I'm gonna say end of combat here because you guys are about to close the portal, so.
Yeah.
But,
Selena wants to try to use his chance to sneak away.
alright. Roll stealth.
At least my ability and everything is correct enough. Crap.
Everyone noticed.
I feel like
Alright.
if I was the DM, I'd probably have you tumbling down the stairs, but I'm not.
Lily. Do you close the portal?
Ye-
You reach over. And you close it. The scorpions all fade away.
Finally.
I'll help you with it later, Ninja.
Yeah.
After the game. Alright. Selena continues to try and sneak away.
See you.
Says, we should run before police.
Selena just
Yeah, that would be best.
nervously.
Remember, you guys have the little cards from the Men in Black sunglasses now.
True.
Yeah, we'll be fine as long as we show them the badges. But we should probably get out of here before they show up again.
You all head down. Lily, are you heading down as well? Okay.
Also,
You
I'm
guys-
a small child now.
Yep. Lily has become the moment the energy dissipated, Lily went back to being a child.
Yeah. Ugh. That one was rough. Is everyone doing all right?
I'll make it. I'm a little sore personally, but the Stimpaks help out a lot. And so did Lily.
Wish I had more of these. Those, rather. Well,
Hopefully
let's
we
get
can't
out of
find
here.
a supply.
Yeah. Not
Selena
sure if the
gives- Selena just kind of tries to squeeze through the opening past you guys and just starts walking away.
Before you go,
She flinches and stops for a second and glances over at you wearily.
I think you're the only other person besides Barb who's aware of these things.
She just laughs nervously. She goes, I mean, I was stuck in it and I got attacked with my fellow coworkers, so I can't exactly say this is like normal for me. I
God.
only came back because I wanted to see if there was anybody alive.
Wish we could have saved more of them, but we came here late. We're not very good at predicting these things.
You're trying to predict it? So is this like your job to take care of these things?
Recently, yeah.
She kind of looks to the side for a second, hesitating, then she says, did someone tell you to take care of these things?
You've been aware of them ever since... what? A couple days ago? Weeks, I think. Can't quite remember. It's complicated.
Like no one told you. You're just doing it to do it?
Remember, you guys have a job now. You guys hide.
And we got a job out of it, so... yeah.
Someone's paying you to risk your lives to close these things?
Because nobody else can.
Huh. And she stops, she goes, wait, you have somebody that can close them?
Yeah, that would be Lily. We also had another, but she decided not to get involved.
Cool. Great. She just kind of pulls her thumbs up awkwardly with a very forced smile, and then she's like, well, good luck with that, and then starts to walk away again.
Do you invite her to the group chat?
One sec.
Mm.
Before you go, if you're ever interested, here's the number for the group chat.
You have a group chat?
Yeah, we have a group chat.
And why are you giving me this?
It's because you are also aware of these things. If this ever happens again, we'll keep in touch.
She kind of looks really like she really does not want to be here right now. But she looks at the number and you can see her hesitating because she doesn't want to take it. But for some reason, she just groans, exasperated, and then just takes out her phone and then puts in the number and sends a request and just like there.
Again, you, just like one of our other friends, you don't have to get involved.
She again puts her head to the side. She goes, I may not exactly have a choice, but thanks for the nice sentiment.
It's fine. You can call me Brad, by the way.
Brad. Call me Selena.
Good to meet you. Alright, we should probably get out of here before the police show up.
So,
A tired sigh, and then she like gathers all her hair into her hood and puts her hood up over her head to like hide her face, and she's just like, I would say I'd rather have not see you around, but I guess I may see you around. Bye. And it's kind of like slumps forward that you almost don't even realize that that billboard of her is still up there. But she looks like any regular like tired 20-year-old, and she just starts walking away dejectedly.
You're one of us now.
One of us. One of us.
Yeah, you just like see her walking away with like a river of tears down her cheeks, like.
So, while that's going on, Lily, Kane asked you a question.
I am not okay with any of this.
Then let's go home. I'll take you back.
Is that it?
Hearing police sirens, we better mosey.
It Becky, you and Ninja got a scene. Just give it a moment, okay?
Okay.
Is that all you want to do with the scene, Kane, Ninja? I mean Kira?
I was just trying to touch base with a child. That's it. Making sure she was okay.
Kane, the ultimate uncle. Alright.
Not happy with it either.
So, you take Lily back, and the party splits up as you guys all head your separate ways home. You have the group chat, and Lily, as you're being taken home by Kane, you feel this brief wave of energy. And you have to pause for a moment as you realize you know where the next portal's gonna be.
Oh, heck.
Like a whisper in the warp. And Louisia also feels this wave, but this is your first time really feeling the vision. And yours is a little fuzzier. You only have a general you only have a general park. It's in a park that's near the water. That's what you get, Lily. As for Louisia, you recognize the park as the Ark Park. That's by the river. But Lily, this is your first time getting it, and while it's vague, you get the feeling that it's going to become stronger over time, especially if you got some help on some training.
And
Yes, Lily?
I hear things.
What are you hearing?
Not great things. I'm also seeing things. I don't like this. Okay, hold on. Park. Park.
Ark?
How many parks are in this town? Or this city? How many parks are there? We need to go to Lisa.
Okay. I'll take us there now then. And Kane would drive Lily. I guess those two are still together to the two Louisias.
Alright. Louisia, you just got the vision, and you were probably preparing the text message as Kane and Lily enter the store.
Louisa is kind of nursing a cup of tea, looking very very tired, as she looks to everybody like she was expecting you.
I mean, is it normal to just see things I saw in the park?
She just kind of sighs as she like reaches over to like from like behind her bookshelf and pulls out another cup of tea and puts it and like scoots it forward to Lily. She goes, "Welcome to having visions, dear."
Why did it just happen?
As the warp can be, it works in its own way. And visions, depending on whether you learn to control them or not, can come that way very often.
What the heck? What the heck? I was just walking and it was there.
Louisa kind of shushes you a little bit as she motions forward. She goes, "Calm down, dear. It can be startling at first, but the fact you had one means that you're growing more into your abilities."
I thought I had already grown into them. What is this?
The warp works in different ways, dear. I had hoped maybe you'd be spared visions, but it appears that the warp likes you a little bit too much.
This is the weirdest thing that has ever happened to me. It hit out of nowhere.
Louisa just kind of just nods, giving a very, very understanding look like she knows already. And just takes a sip of her tea, and she goes, "Drink some tea, dear. If you need any snacks, I have some snacks. It's a good way to ground yourself."
Lily, with shaking hands, takes the tea, takes a sip. He slowly puts the cup back down. He still looks a bit shaken. Maybe a little bit less though. Did you get it? Because I didn't get much. I just saw a park, and there's so many parks.
She looks back to you, and then she gets a nod. She goes, "Yes, actually. I also got the vision probably the same time you did. It seems these portals give off wavelengths, and the more you're exposed to them, the more clearer the visions probably come to you."
Oh my gosh, it's gonna get worse the more portals I touch.
Spits out her tea. She goes, "You touched the portal? Is that how you're closing them?"
Yeah, it's the only way we can close them.
She kind of rolls her temple. She goes, "Dear, that stuff is like pure warp energy. You're exposing yourself to more of its influence."
It hasn't hurt anybody yet, though, and
It
it's the
it's
only
not
thing I can do.
it's not about everybody, it's about you, dear. It's going to affect you more. You already have influence in it, and now it's only going to make it stronger.
But nobody else can close the portals, and it's my thing. I can do that. It helps people. It keeps them from dying.
It looks like she wants to say something as she on instinct kind of scratches the side of her neck. Where she goes, "I will be blunt with you, dear. It helps people, yes. And I know, knowing you, for as long as I have, you want to help people. And that's something I admire about you. Keep in mind, though, this will have probably side effects like how you feel now about having visions to your own mentality."
Oh. But I mean, if it's me, or if it's everyone else, I mean, all the bodies. Lisa, there were so many bodies. There were scorpions just eating bodies. We could stop that. If I got better at this, if I could just control it a little bit better.
She
Then maybe
kind
they
of
wouldn't die.
she gives you a sympathetic look. She goes, "That's why I was actually really happy to hear that you all were still alive. I had hoped that maybe the warp had lost its influence on you. But now that I see that it hasn't and it's only getting stronger, and that you are very adamant on following this path still, are you not?"
Lily nods.
And then she kind of pauses. She goes, "When we first met, I did not know what I had done to earn such quietness from you. But if you still see me as your friend, I would be happy to continue your training. Your full training this time.
Lily hesitates and then sort of goes quiet again, and then as if to answer that first question, just kind of mumbles, "You didn't come back. You made a promise, and then you just came here, and then we didn't see you for forever, and then you said you were gonna always be there, but you weren't, and then you came back and you didn't want to do stuff anymore, and you didn't keep your promise."
Luisa sits up straight a little bit more as she does give. She looks apologetic as she says, "To be fair, dear, and not to give excuse for myself, I arrived here before you all did, and I honestly thought that you all were gone. I didn't know where you were, or if you made it back the same way I did. I did not even know if maybe we came from the same era. For all I knew, maybe you came from the past or the future. I had no way of knowing whether you all were alive either. Until came walking, all of you had managed to find me, came walking through that door. The relief I felt to see you was immense. I know I'm not exactly the most emotional person to express my feelings, but it was a relief and a great happiness and joy to see you all still in one piece. I did not know, though, that you all did not know where I was either.
Lily gives like a small nod, and she just mumbles, "It would have been better if you had been there. Would have been a lot better if you'd been there. But at least you didn't know, I guess.
No, I
You're here
didn't."
now, right?"
She gives a small nod, and then she also says, with a bit of hesitation, she goes, "I'm not young anymore, dear. And I have been under the warp's influence for quite a long time. When we were returned here, I also felt great relief because I no longer felt like we had to be under the control of the influence. I felt we were no longer trapped. I have embraced the freedom that had been given while dealing with the after effects of the warp. My mentality is no longer as it once was, neither is my strength, which is why I believe I will be more of a burden to you all who are much younger than I am to handle these problems." That does not mean that I'm going to abandon you, though. She like walks around her table and then like kneels down before you with a soft smile. She goes, "I will help you where I can. But my time in the field is over now. I'm not strong anymore and I'm not young. I will only hold you all back. But I'm not going to abandon you either."
There are all kinds of emotions on Lily's face right now. But she kind of goes through all of them, gives a small smile, raises her head, and just kind of it looks a little pained just because, Louisa was like almost, a kindly grandma to her, and she disappeared for a bit, and, Lily was really worried, and being a child, she had internalized bits of that. But now, Louisa's back, Louisa's here, so she puts on the little pained smile. She just goes, "Well, I guess we're lucky then, because I'm plenty young for both of us. Let's do lessons."
So almost seems to like deflate in relief as she actually smiled. It's still small, but it's a genuine smile. She gets to Lily and she goes, "I hope that by being able to assist you all, I will be able to make up for the problem I gave you. for worrying about me.
It's gonna take a lot of stuff to make up for that, but you can start with a cookie.
She actually chuckles at this, covering her mouth. And she goes, I did miss you very much, you and the others. Lily, you all have become my family on that godforsaken ship.
You guys were too.
She actually now reaches out and like pats the top of your head very fondly. You actually can see her hand. Her hand is still pretty darkened and very wrinkly, but it still has that warmth and affectionate feeling despite that. Then she stands up and goes back to try to find some cookies.
So, while that's all going on, Barbie, I'm just gonna quickly catch you up now. I'm sorry for the wait, but I didn't want to interrupt the scene. So, what happened was you guys finished off the scorpion, you closed the portal, you guys invited Selena to the group chat, and everyone split up and went home.
Okay.
I'm assuming you did that as well?
Mm-hmm.
You head home. There's a package for you. It's a fox.
Excellent.
Okay. So,
Is it a live or a non-unlive fox?
it's plush.
Excellent.
So, while everyone else is doing their thing, Brad, you're, heading home, talking with your mother, that sort of thing. Selena?
Yep.
Selena has went home. You no longer have a job, so you're gonna have to find something else. And it's as you're laying down on the bed and starting to, breathe and realize that you're alive, everything's fine, and now you got some weird people who want you to help them. And as that
Only if he wants to.
you're not there. And as you're having those thoughts and letting the entire situation that happened dance around in your head, you hear a little giggle in your head. And your patron is now talking to you. You stand up and move over to the mirror, where you see yourself wearing the mask instead of your usual reflection.
Lena just frowns, frustrated at her reflection with the math, and she just goes, Really? Why aren't there other people dealing with this?
The whitehead one has a cube. Wouldn't it be fun to take it?
Oh,
She points a finger at her mirror. She's just like, I don't want to deal with other people. There's a reason why I usually go by myself.
It has great power, though. It's perfect for chaos.
Oh no.
oh no.
She drops her hand, looking exasperated and tired. She goes, Are you really going to make me go bot them just for a trick so you can have some fun?
Getting that will be your next mission. Join forces with them. Get them to trust you. Keep your enemies close, as they say.
Can't you just leave people alone? I don't want to deal with with this anymore.
The figure in the mirror leans forward and leans out of the mirror and takes you by the chin and then they laugh again and go, "You don't have a choice." Okay, bye bye. And they go whoop, back into the mirror, and it's just your regular reflection once again.
She like opens up her mouth to try to say something, but it's way too late. She just stares at her open mouth reflection, and then she just like gives a whining noise as she drops her head downward and then like slams it against the table. As she goes, "Why me? I didn't ask for this."
Yes, you did.
She immediately puts her head up as she like scratches her fingers in a frustrated way and just rolls over to the bed, grabs the pillow, puts her face in it, and screams. "Oh!"
And that's where we will leave Selena. Kane, you have brought over Lily to the shop, and you are in the shop. What do you do?
Kate just watches solemnly as Lily and Louisia. Sorry, my mind blanked off for a minute. Louisia have their little moment. Very important. And he would just wander around a bit, wait for Lily to be done fully. As he then types in a group chat once they mentioned the park in question. Like I don't think they actually mentioned it yet, so he actually looks at Louisia. So
Right.
what park was it?
Oh, right. Louisa said that she actually found a bag of like the Oreo cookies and opens it and gives it to Lily. She says, "I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, Lala. What was the name again?"
The name of what?
Park.
Ah, Ark Park.
So yeah, she hands it back to Lily. She goes, the name I saw in my vision was Ark Park."
Kane types it in the group chat.
I do not believe that the portal is open yet, but it could open also. I don't want to say soonish, but with the way these irregularities are with these portals, you never really know. And
I
then
don't
she
even know
like,
if it's accurate fully at this point. That's kind of hard to say.
well, she glances to Lily with a fond look. She goes, "With Lily's training, hopefully, and the more powerful she does probably end up coming dealing with these portals, her vision should be able to help pinpoint them quicker, ahead of time before they open."
That is fine, but is there anything else we can do about the portals besides touching them?
That, I'm afraid, is not something that you should be asking me. As loath as I am to say, your new employers, well, excuse me, she gives a frustrated sigh. Our new employers perhaps can find a way.
Ew, the drug people.
Look into the cube myself, see if anything comes up from it.
Alright, let me just roll roll me 1d100.
Me?
You don't see anything.
See anything?
Nothing at all.
Are you talking about the cube? I pull it out to look at it, that's it. I saw
Yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't do anything.
okay.
Lisa looks a little bit surprised that at that. She goes, "You still have that?"
Yeah. My father gave it to me. Came back around, I guess.
Able to keep something from before here. She kind of looks at it wearily as she actually does look a little bit afraid of it. As she goes, "That thing can be powerful. Have you given it to Lily? Or at least allow
Kane,
her to
does,
touch it?"
Kane doesn't answer that.
She narrows her eyes at you, actually looking a little bit upset.
Tied to my
But-
mother.
Sorry, say again?
Tied to my mother. He just spats out. Want to find her.
Larissa kind of seems to understand that she looks a little more angrier, but then takes a deep breath, lets it out slowly to calm down. She goes, "Your business is your own, dear. Anyway, I understand. Though, for those of us that have been touched by the warp, due consideration is what I ask. Because as I'm pretty sure you just heard me warn Lily, the more those of us in the warp peer in, the more of ourselves we lose."
You don't gotta tell me that. I know that enough.
I'm asking is that you do not let your desperation to find what you're looking for risk others' lives. Please.
I no longer want to.
Lily just
I
raises her head with her like Oreo bag, face full of Oreos, and looks mildly offended at that comment. Like, hey, I'm pretty strong. With her face full of Oreos.
Does she try to take an Oreo and make it into a double Oreo?
Oh my gosh, yes.
No, I'm gonna
Double stuff.
do my. I'm gonna do my own research. That's all I'm doing.
Larissa just smiles fondly again at Lily, and then nods to Kane, also giving him a bit of her own smile to show she does care for him and understands. As she goes, "Thank you for the consideration. If perhaps you do need somebody to peer in, come to me. When you so feel like you can rely on me." Again, I'm pretty sure that, as Lily stated, some of you may be upset at me for not saying anything sooner. Then again, I will say I did not know you all were still alive. So just like Lily, I'm very relieved to also see you still in one piece, Kane.
Oh.
Oh, what's that? Someone actually cares for me?
Gasp.
I'm not used to that. Kane says, like in a very sarcastic tone.
Meanwhile, his father at home. I wonder if he wants his favorite for dinner.
Yes.
Everybody has somebody who cares about them, Kane. Whether they are blood related or not.
I'm just saying, if I were to gone missing, it wouldn't be that much of an issue.
I,
Anyone down with me?
I'll fight you about that, she says with her face still stuffed with Oreos.
I agree with Lily. Louisa says, still not know whether she actually heard or not. She's just saying, "I agree." You have people that care, Kane. At least we do. And your absence would still affect us greatly. Keep that in mind.
Right. I'll try to keep that in mind. Let me know when you're done training. I gotta make a stop. Actually, Lily, would you like to go with me?
Lily swallows her Oreos so that she will actually be audible at this point. Takes the rest of the bag and then just goes, "Where are we going?"
Going to a vet. Animal
A
shelter.
what? Oh, animal shelter. Yes, yes.
peace.
Yeah,
Yes,
Louisa
Alright,
just
set
way
up.
too off, and she goes, "Come back when you have time, Lily, and we'll begin your training. For now,
Okay.
just well, be careful." She was going to say take it easy, but she already knows everybody. She just rephrases and says, "Be careful."
Silly Louisa, careful is for cars. Alright. So with that done, Brad, is there anything you would like to do?
He finally gets the message. And it's like, no rest for the wicked, eh? Sorry, Mom, I gotta go.
Already? Can't you stay and watch the soap opera with your mother? You've been so busy as of late.
I know.
Surely you can tolerate 30 minutes.
I'm not sure if I have 30 minutes, honestly.
She
Coworkers get
pouts.
mad at me if I take too long.
She pouts a little bit at that. You haven't been sleeping either, you know.
I'm trying, Mom.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you.
I'll be back soon, I promise.
Alright, dear. Have fun.
He, of course, manages to leave. But as he's out in the hallway, he's like, there's really no fun in this, sorry. And he just goes. He has a car.
Mm-hmm. Now, we cut to Barbie. Barbie, you have finished putting your plushie into your collection.
He checks the messages to see if there's anything of interest.
There is only Fox.
There's no foxes there. Is that what's in the group chat?
There is only Fox. I was making a joke. There's many Fox plushies.
Oh, okay. He was looking at the group chat.
Okay.
He thinks for a bit. And then he starts to type. Actually, no wait. He thinks for a while, and then he just heads over to the Arc Park.
Okay. So, back we go to Kane. You had somewhere you wanted to be?
I want to take Lily to the shelter.
Okay. You take Lily to the shelter. There's dogs and cats and even a little rabbit.
My gosh.
Then he looks over to the counter and asks this, is she here? Sarah, she here?
I'm afraid she's not here at the moment, but I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to tell you when she is.
He raises a brow. What do you mean by that?
Company confidentiality.
But she's not here.
Not currently, no.
She's still angry at me?
I told you I can't tell you. Company confidentiality.
This vet sucks.
What are you doing here, Kane?
Kane actually pauses at this and he looks rather unsure. doesn't answer right away.
Have a good day, sir.
Kane soon leaves the counter awkwardly. Lily.
Lily like is staring at like a cage full of like little kittens and then the puppies next to them. She is completely enthralled.
If only you had someone to ask for one.
But I'd have to worry about whether or not they'd get along with Fox, mysterious voice in my head.
Very true.
It's the warp again. Come on, Lily. We have to go though.
No! For you.
I want to make sure that you're back home in time.
Not gonna care if we're a little late.
Is he not? Well, I wasn't too sure.
Dingy
So
Lily noises.
Kane starts helping Lily away now from the puppies and rabbits and dogs.
The dogs see an easy target being dragged away, and they put on all the works. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, oh.
They're whining.
No!
Lily. They're
I'm
doing
being
act,
kidnapped.
Lily.
The cats, seeing that their chance is being taken by the dogs, start going meow, meow, meow.
Fucking kittens.
No!
You're dragged outside.
No!
The bunny doesn't say anything because they don't really make as much noise.
They do growl, actually. I noticed that with rabbits. They do.
Or
But they're
little
very
stomps.
quiet.
They
Or
are
little
quiet usually.
leg stomps.
They do.
Thump. It just does a single thump.
Does they even have bunnies? No!
I know. I wanted to check on somebody, but they weren't there today. Let's head back.
I get to go back if you check on them again?
Not really welcomed in here, honestly.
Aw, what did you do to get kicked out of the heaven place?
I'd rather not talk about it.
They had puppies. And kitties.
Louisia's words kind of hit me a little differently. Yours and Louisia's. Wanted to make amends.
Aw, I guess seeing them is better than not seeing them, but I wanted to pet all of them. Buffy.
Hey, if I ever do accept it back in here, I'll take you with me. You can pet all the bunnies and
Yeah! All of them.
So, you take Lily home?
Kane does. He's not too sure when the arc part is. I'm pretty sure you'll get a notification when that happens.
So, Graki is there and he's set up a little room for Lily. You know, he's put up like a... They don't have a lot of money at the moment because they're still waiting for, you know, the first paycheck to come in. But they, you know, he's put up like some glow-in-the-dark stars on the roof and, you know, a little kitty poster. And, you know, he's tried to make the room something kid-friendly. As best as he can, even if he's on a budget.
Oh, stars!
I know it's not much. Thank you. I know it's not much, but once we get the first bit of that pay in from the drug people, we... Are you sure this is completely legit? It sounds like a really, really something I should not be having Lily participate in.
I'm sure it's legit. If it's not, I'll make the payment for you. How about that?
Very well. But yes, thank you for bringing Lily back, and it's time to say goodbye to your friend now, Lily.
Bye, Kate. Also, we got to see kitties and puppies. He took me to the place with the kitties and the puppies and the bunnies.
Well, once we
Waves him off.
Cracky waves him off and says, "Well, if you can convince your talking fox friend, we might get you one, but only one."
Oh my gosh. Fox. Oh, crap, is he outside again?
Fox is not there, currently sleeping in your garbage can.
Oh. Fox. Oh no, he's asleep. Oh, that's cute though. I probably should wake him up. I'll draw out all the kitties and the puppies and the rabbits that I saw first so that I can pick which one we want. Then I'll show it to him.
Alright,
Emily runs.
so, is there any final things you guys would like to do before we wrap this session up?
Nah.
Then with that, thank you all for tuning in. And just a heads up for everyone, because we're getting into December, next week will be the last game before we pause for December. So just bear that in mind.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll do one last week, and then that'll be where we pause the game until in January when we will restart. All right. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.